Fox 5 Heather 4, she's live in La Jolla this morning with ways to master the sport. Heather, good morning.
Hey, good morning. That's right. And we can master the sport indoors. And so it's raining outside. This is perfect. We're at a place called GolfTEC right here in La Jolla. I've got Patty Atkins with me. And this is a great way for coworkers. You can meet your boss out on the greens, things like that, and get a better relationship. But I want to know, how good do you have to be at golf to, not make a fool of yourself out there with your friends?
That's a great question. A lot of people ask that. And you don't have to be a great golfer. It helps to be able to make good contact and be able to advance the ball about 100 yards pretty consistently. But it's not so much about your own game, it's about keeping up the pace. So just keeping up the pace with the other people that you're playing with and creating a positive image of yourself, showing your team skills is a really good opportunity to create a great positive image of yourself out there and develop some good business relationships.
Okay. So let's get on in here and take a look at what's going on. I want to make sure I'm not in her swing zone, right? So who do we have here? And tell us a little bit about her story.
This is Javonda, and she uses golf as a business tool to entertain clients. She's a marketing professional, and she takes clients out on the course. She deepens relationships with them. And instead of just taking people out for a fancy steak dinner, she spends time with them. And you can spend up to 4 hours with someone on the course.
That'll tell you a little bit about a person, I bet.
Absolutely. You get to see their character, and if they have patience, if they have a sense of humor, if they're fun to be around. And
you could tell their temper, I bet, out there for 4 hours with a little golf ball and learning how to swing, I'm sure. So let's go over here and get into your other room, because there's 3 different training rooms here, and you coach people here. About how long would a training session be?
We start with a 60-minute evaluation, and then from there on, the lessons are 30 minutes, and then people come here just to practice.
Okay, so let's walk on in here. And Vivian here, actually, another cool story about her is she's created her own clothing line, and you can go ahead and practice your swing there while we're watching. And that's kind of a big thing about this is women want to get on the golf course, but they may be a little bit intimidated. So if you want to take your boss out, is it important that you look the part as well?
Absolutely. And business golf is a lot different than just casual golf. You want to dress as sharp as you would for a business meeting. So having all of the right equipment and the right clothing, and Vivian has developed some interesting functions in the clothing. So there's fit and there's also function. You want to have pockets in the right places and, not show too much that you would, in other types of golf.
Right. You want to look professional and you want to look the part. Etiquette, I think, is a big part of the golf game, especially, with tennis, with golf, with all these different sports. You want to make sure, especially if you're going to take your boss out or if you're going to go out with a coworker, that you have that. So what's a couple of tips, the etiquette tips?
One of the most important things is to not talk when other people are hitting, so they can keep their focus. And then also when you're on the green, to hold the flag stick and to look for other people's balls and show your team skills and focus more on your playing partner and not so much on your own game. So to stay positive and have a great time.
Okay, so if you want to be able to kind of get that edge and make sure that you have the skills to get out on the golf course, GolfTEC is a great place to start out. We got all the information up on our website, fox5sandiego.com. You just have to click on the Scene On tab. Charlie Raul, I'm going to send it back to you guys, and hopefully in the near future I will have enough skills to not whiff the ball completely and at least get it 100 yards, which is what Patty here says is a good idea, to be able to hit it at least 100 yards out.